And now for the newest, best, big, amazing, awesome, and really cool thing.
Right, this one, a little crispy on the outside, but it'll still be tasty. I'll go ahead and bun it up actually. Sometimes I like it a little crispy. And this one I can go on for another second or two. Starting to bubble. I mean, what's better than this? A nice porch cooked meal. Put some ketchup on there. Mustard. Go. And then like the day couldn't get any better, we got the new Peter Pen in Ocean Blue. Oh, that's a good one. Watch out. I will admit, this middle one, the pen, is not for eating, so let's go take a closer look.
All right, this is a pen I just had ketchup and mustard on, one of the new Peter Pen Ocean Blues. That's right. They come in a nice new Peter Draws Peter Pen box, done again with Narwhal Pens and Gold Spot, where you can buy it. Link in the description. As you can see, they get dirty. You can just give them a soak or a scrub. I just rinsed this one off under the faucet right now. No more ketchup or mustard, for better or for worse. We've got a few different sizes again, and once again, these pens are limited edition, and they come with the numbers on the cap. And every swirl is different. Everyone will get different designs on their pens. So I'm gonna do some drawing with these today. Each one also, I spent a lot of time signing cards for each one of you to have put in here. I don't have them in front of me. I thought I kept a couple to show in the video, but I think I might have just sent them all back to be packaged into these boxes. So put a little bit of me personally into each box, which you can get with yours. So thanks for all the support on the previous pens. I really appreciate it. They've been great successes, and this Ocean Blue one is beautiful, I think. Been really happy with how these are turning out. A mix of a demonstrator, and it's got the little swirls and swoops, and it kind of looks like waves crashing, frozen in a moment in time. Or I'm open to other interpretations also. In each box, which I did the custom art for, of course, there's also a little metal wrench that it comes with. I would say don't get too crazy with this unless you absolutely need to. If you untwist this a little bit, there's a little spot in the back here which you can use to remove the whole piston. I hardly ever do that with my pens, except for when it's absolutely needed. They kind of clean themselves as you open and close the pistons. And if you want to rinse out the ink, just pump it in and out. Just keep twisting in and out with the pen submerged in water, even like with a glass with water pouring through it to continually recycle it, something like that. You can see here the little gap where you can put the metal wrench into right here. It was a little risky doing that because I pumped the piston down to expose that gap and ink started bubbling out of the top. I've already filled these with ink. I'm using one of my favorites, the Platinum Carbon ink, which, I don't know, it's just the best one I've found so far. Is not smudging a lot. But I'd say explore a little. There's about 1 billion different types of fountain pen inks out there, and different people like different stuff. Some of them have like sheens and sparkles, lots of different colors. See what's out there. I know number 1 is out there somewhere. Number 1000 is out there somewhere. But all the ones in between, we matter too, okay? We do matter. Our pens are also beautiful. Also, I'll put a link to this in the description, but we're having some cool bags made with my designs on them. You can see this is like a mini little, well, to me it looks like a mini backpack without straps. But you might be saying, I don't want to just drop my pens in here and let them rattle around. I have the answer for that. You can see here, Rickshaw Bag Works, fresh bags made daily, San Francisco, USA. So like I said, say you have a couple of new Peter pens, get you a double sleeve. Pop it in here just like this. Oh yeah, slides right in. It has a nice faux fur interior that matches the outside. And then if you want, you You can pop it in your purse, your pocket, your weird little strapless backpack thing. Of course, we also have the single, right? It pops right in there. I kind of like pinching it on the butt to pop the pen out. Also is fur on the inside, a triple. Very cozy, even for fingers. So, I mean, you've got options. And of course, if you've got a lot of pens, we've got pencil pouches with lots of slots. Oh yeah. And of course, this one has a little pull string. I'll show you how it works on this one. Even a little bit more luxurious, which I have a bunch of my Peter pens in from all the different little additions we've done. Look at this fur. Oh. And of course, no, there was no precious herd of soft blue animals hurt to make these. So you can flip this flap down. So they're all nice, protected. Wrap it around so they're all snug in there. Pull this string around, clip it around this, and then if you want to snug it up even more, ooh, that's good. Then, I mean, you could toss these around, chuck it around like a football if you wanted to, and I'm pretty sure the pens would be just fine in there. Grab you a Peter pouch, pen bag, whatever they're called, link in the description. All the links I'm putting in the description, by the way, are affiliate links, so anything else you buy on the Goldspot website there will do me good personally, but you'll probably enjoy what you get also. Personally, I like this size right here. Two pens will get you a long way. I think we all know that. When I was setting up that little grill outside to cook the hot dogs, I was walking up and I jumped because I saw a snake quickly slithered back underneath the deck, and I've never seen a snake out there anywhere before, and it makes me wonder how many times there has been a snake slithering around. I just didn't know it. Like, I'm not that afraid of snakes because, I don't know, they don't have a bunch of creepy legs, I guess. And I'm never afraid of them, like, going up my pant leg or something. I just don't like them because I feel like you just don't know when they're around. They're so quiet and they lurk in the shadows, and the way they move, they don't always attract the, like the motion sensitive, like, corner of your eye. You know how our eyes are. Anyways, but when I walked up, I was like, I didn't really feel like anything bad was going to happen because there were no captions popping up saying suspenseful music in brackets. And that's usually how I know something bad is about to happen. And so I felt fine about it. And everyone says snakes are more afraid of us than we are of them. And well, maybe that means I should have been more afraid of it to make sure it was even more afraid, because I wasn't that afraid. So maybe that means the snake wasn't very afraid, which means I made it more likely that he would attack me. I'm realizing now it's better to be very, very afraid of snakes so that they're very, very, very afraid of me. If that logic is true, not sure. Anyways, like I said, yeah, this is got some new pens here. If you're wondering, Peter, that whole first part of this video just felt like one big long advertisement. Well, you're right. It was. I do want you to buy my new Peter pens. I mean, I let it go a little bit. I'm excited to have my own little pens right now. That's kind of a dream come true, to have pens where I get to have input on the design and the process, get to design the box art and have little signed cards in there and choose what each pen looks like and stuff like that. It's really fun. I'm having a great time with it. So thank you everyone that gets one. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely tag me on Instagram or Twitter, or you can tag me on Facebook too. I probably won't see it there, or wherever else you're at. I've actually been, I know this is probably a boomer social media to be on, but the only social media I've really been posting on lately is this one called Be Real, mostly just because my friends have been on it. But it's cool because how it works is once a day you get an alert at a different time every day, and you just take a picture of whatever you're doing right then. You have like 2 minutes to take a picture. It takes a picture with your front camera and your back camera of your phone. And it's just like just be real. Like, this is what I'm doing right now. Everyone, all your friends take a picture. Also, the idea is that they also take a picture right then. And you kind of get a glimpse of all your friends' lives. Because it did make me realize that, like, yeah, sometimes you don't really know what everyone's doing. You get a glimpse of them working or making food or lying in bed, watching TV, eating dinner. It's like, it's interesting to get those little glimpses into people's lives. But I mean, you can post the picture later too. It just tells you how late people are. And then after the next day, when the next one pops up, those pictures or the comments are gone forever. You can see your own pictures. I think those are kept in a little archive, but everyone else's pictures, they're just gone. I kind of like that. So it's not like no, it's just kind of more present, I guess. Anyways, I've been having fun with it. So I don't even post every day sometimes, but you can't even see other people's pictures until you post your own, stuff like that. Anyways, that's my main social media where I'm like actually social. I mostly use my other social medias like Instagram and Twitter just for, posting my drawings and stuff, which is still pretty fun. I guess it's still social in a different way because I like reading everyone's comments, especially here on YouTube. I love reading all the comments. So thank you all for those. I love comment. That's definitely one of my favorite things to do is be like, ooh, I wonder what new comments there are. So I apologize if I don't respond to all of them, especially some of them where people are definitely asking specific questions. I guess I ran out of that kind of emotional fuel a while ago, but I hope you can forgive me. I know there are some people that respond to like every message they get, and there are stories of people who I don't know if this is probably not a current thing because no one uses letters anymore, but there are stories of people who used to, like famous people who used to respond to every written letter with a written response, like sent back in the mail. And I mean, it makes me feel a little bit bad that I don't do anything like that, but I don't know. I guess it's good for them, I guess. Now, both of the drawings I did here in this video are on little pieces of paper I got in a stack of Japanese stationery, and I use the fine-tipped nib for both of these, which doesn't look extremely fine, maybe because of the paper, maybe because they're not extremely fine. I don't know, but it felt good. They worked well. I didn't refill the ink at all between these two drawings. It's not that much ink, but I will come back soon in a future video with the medium nib, and we'll carry on. I'll show you how it works. Let me know if you have any questions about the pens. To answer some questions from people who've bought the pens in the past. The cap does post on the back, but I will say be careful with it because that's also a twisty, it's like a functional movable part of the pen, the back of it, because that's what you twist to move the piston in and out. So I personally don't post the cap on the back very much. And you should be able to use pretty much any ink that is labeled or is advertised as fountain pen ink. It should work pretty well. And if you want to clean out your pen, just like I said earlier in the video, just work the plunger in and out, working water in and out of the pen through the nib. Water is your best friend here, in my opinion. You can let it soak overnight if things seem to get really gunked up somehow. And these are things that are true of almost any fountain pen, not just the beautiful, glorious ocean blue Peter pen. So let me know how it goes. Thank you again for all the support. Thank you to anyone who gets one. Oh, also, I know this will only be relevant for a few days, but I want to invite everyone to my live performance that I'm doing on June 7th at 7:30 p.m. at the Greensboro Project Space. You can find the full invitation and flyer on Instagram. It's called Bach to the Drawing Board. I think I mentioned it before, where it's a thing where my friend Karl Ronovic plays the first 3 cello suites by Bach. And so it's live music, and then I do live drawings to accompany it. And so there's a public performance, free of charge, 7:30. I don't know what else to say, except you're all invited. If you're in the area, please come. And sorry if it's too far. I know you'll be there in spirit, and I appreciate it, okay? And I know it's short notice, and that it might be, you might be watching this video after the fact. So maybe there'll be another one in the future. I don't know. All right, bye.